everybody, and welcome back to A Beer a Day with TK. It's Wednesday evening here in Philly, Ohio. Anderson's in the house, getting ready to have a beer with me. And as it's Wednesday, you know what that means? WTF Wednesday. For those of you that might be new to the program, WTF Wednesday is when I try beers that I normally wouldn't. So sometimes this means I try stuff from the macro giants. I've done some malt liquors. I've even done some odder styles from microbreweries. So today what we have on offer is this Raging Eagle. It's from DG Yingling and Sons, I guess, and daughters now. His daughters are involved. From the Yingling Brewery in Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Now the Yingling Brewery is one that has a personal significance to me. I've done a few of their beers before, and I know some people like them, some people don't. It is what it is. But Yingling was the beer that I used to drink in college when I went to Kutztown University. We used to be able to get kegs for, I think they were $2 or $3 more than Milwaukee's Best. So we would always opt to have Yingling Premium, and I've always been a Yingling fan. I might have mentioned in one of my earlier videos, when I moved on campus my junior year, I think we wrote to Dick Yingling, like send him an email or a letter or something as a joke, saying, hey, we buy 4 or 5 kegs of yours a week. Could you hook us up with some stuff? And I did it as a joke. And a couple weeks later, a box showed up in the mail, and they sent us some of the borders. It's probably, all the swag stuff they send the bars, but the stuff that goes around the borders. But one cool thing he sent me, and it's probably in my basement at my mother's house. If you've ever seen the painting of the dog sitting at the bar,
yes,
whatever, it was that, an autographed Dick Yingling poster like that, and he sent it to us. So, I've always had a lot of respect for them. They responded to us, a bunch of idiots. They didn't have to, and they did. So I thought it was pretty cool. Now, Yingling is obviously the oldest brewery in North America, right? From 1829. 29. They've been around a long time. I guess when I started drinking it, they had Yingling Lager, Yingling Premium, Yingling Black and Tan, Lord Chesterfield's Ale, and is there something else I'm forgetting? Maybe.
Is it porter?
Yeah, the Yingling Porter and the Porter. Now they do all kinds of stuff. So they have lights, and now they're doing this weird guy here, Raging Eagle Mango. So this is beer with natural mango flavors. I know when I looked it up on the website, it said it was a Pilsner with mango added. Not super sure how I'm going to feel about that. What's your feelings on mangoes, bro?
Well, first of all, I'm excited to finally do a WTF Wednesday.
Oh, your first one. It's the
my first one.
Yeah, he's usually only here on the weekends.
So this is exciting for me.
It will be not exciting, I suspect, when we drink this weird mango beer, but you never know. Maybe it will be all right.
I do like mangoes.
Yeah.
I do have an interesting memory about Yingling. I can remember it was very recently, within the last 5-6 years, when Yingling finally was distributed to Ohio, or maybe 10 years ago now.
Yeah, it was when I was in law school. It's got to be 10 years, I think.
But back before it was distributed in Ohio, I used to run all the way to PA and load my car up with cases of it, like Smoking the Bandit, and run it back to where we lived in Ohio, and then sell it at a premium to everybody.
Well, I've even done beer trades over the years with people on the West Coast that just can't get it, and it's everywhere now,
and now that it's everywhere, we don't drink it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's one negative side to doing all the different beer tastings is there's a lot of really good beers, and you're always trying to find something new. So you pass up on some really awesome beers because the reality is most of the stuff you try is right?
Right.
I mean, some of it's terrible, some of it's great. Overwhelming majority is it's okay. But you do pass up on those great beers for a new check-in or something different.
But you always get excited when you're at some smaller bar. It's not really a craft beer dive bar, and they have Yingling on draft because then you're like, good, I got a solid beer to drink the night away.
Yeah. I mean, I'll tell you, we went out to eat yesterday for my son's recital thing there. And I was like, all right, when they got it, it was like, Busch, Miller, Coors, and it was like Yingling's. I was like, guess I'm going with Old Reliable, some lager. But yeah, it's a solid brewery. Now, this one's kind of neat. You have some cool can art here. If you look at just that part, I guess just the Eagles, it kind of looks like the Philadelphia Eagles logo, so I approve of that. As you spin, gets a little whole Eagles on there, I guess, or the talons are out ready to strike. Colors are interesting. I guess it's the mango motif here. This one's coming at 6% ABV. As far as the ratings, they actually weren't that bad. Untapped at a 3.28, Beer Advocate a 3.35, and the overall aggregate on Beer Advocate was a 79. Okay, I expected it to be much worse. So maybe that bodes well for this one.
Maybe. I wonder if they put this out to compete with another mango beer, the Icy Light Mango that you got to wonderfully try one day.
For the love of Odin, that was terrible. That was not a good beer, man. It was not for me. I hope this is better than that.
It was a good purchase for me.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. I actually just got rid of the final 3. They've been in my fridge all this time. I gave them to my daughter when she was home the other day and told her to give them to her boyfriend. So maybe he'll drink them, or maybe they'll sit in his fridge for 6 months. I don't know.
But let's hope this tastes better than that one.
Yeah. The other cool thing, when you went to the Yingling site, I was expecting it to be like a backstory of why it's called Raging Eagle, and there really wasn't any kind of explanation. I mean, obviously the Yingling logo is the eagle, but I thought maybe they'd have some story or spin a yarn, do something to lure me into this mango beer, and there wasn't. But it did have some food pairings, so it pairs well with fish tacos, pad thai, or spicy wings. None of which we have.
No,
we have to hope it pairs well with sausage pizza. Yeah, that's what we have. So let's give it a shot, my man.
I wonder if it's Raging Eagle just because of their proximity to Philadelphia.
Well, I mean, they do have the eagle as their logo too, right? So I mean, maybe it's both appease the Eagle fan base and showcase the Yingling Eagle as well. When I was in college, I wanted to get a Yingling Eagle, like a tattoo. I'm glad I didn't.
I don't know, you might have been able to get free Yingling for it.
I suppose I could have passed it off as a Philadelphia Eagle, so nobody would really know. Make sure you get your fair share of this.
Oh, gee, thanks. Well, it's definitely
now, I will tell you
clear.
This. I did see my man Hillbilly Select do a review of this, and he liked it. He's a fan of the Yingling beers.
I can already
smell that. I think he liked it.
I can already smell it as soon as you opened it.
All right. Color. It's almost see-through. Light yellow. A fair amount of carbonation in there.
I don't know what I was expecting, but I thought maybe it'd be a little more cloudy than that, being
like a fruity beer, like there'd be some kind of fruit.
Yeah.
Puree or something. Yeah.
But I guess being a mass-produced kind of...
Yeah, it's probably more some mango flavor than...
24-ounce can beer.
Yeah. Head looks all right. Nice and white. It's probably about a finger before it started to dissipate.
Dissipating very quickly.
Yeah. Doesn't really look soapy, though. It looks okay. All right.
Man, what does that smell? I can smell it without even getting it close to my face.
Yeah. It smells like sweet mangoes, man.
I think when you first opened the can, it was kind of almost a candied or fake kind of.
Yeah, but it doesn't smell like that when you.
Almost air freshener mango.
Yeah,
but once you get your nose in the beer, it's a real mango kind of.
Yeah, it doesn't smell bad.
Like a fresh fruit mango kind of smell.
Yeah, it's not real strong either.
No.
Yeah. All right, man. Ready for this?
Not really, but
as ready as we're going to be.
Let's try it.
Let's give it a shot. Relatively light. I'd say lower to medium bodied. I would say that it tastes like a Pilsner with some mango. It's not over the top mango. You do pick up kind of the maltiness of the Pilsner, and the mango does kind of complement it. I did fear that it would be, like you said, with the initial sniff there, like when you first opened it was going to be like a big artificial mango flavor. It's really not. Now, the only downside for me is artificial mango is terrible because I don't really like it. But what's also terrible is real mango. I don't like mango. And this does indeed taste like mango to me.
So it definitely tastes like mango to me. But there's also something else there that is kind of off-putting to me.
Yeah. It's not anywhere as bad as I thought it was going to be. But I don't know that I would drink it just because of the mango taste. I don't like it. Mango to me is just too sweet in general.
Well, this just says beer, because I was going to say it's almost got like the malt licorice off-putting flavor.
On the website, it says it's a Pils. So, I don't know what they're doing with that. But, I mean, it says Pils with mango. You mean the aftertaste, right? Like when you're done, you get that weird... Yeah, I pick it up as well. I mean, it's 6%, so I mean, it's nothing too crazy high. It's not low either, though.
The initial taste isn't that bad. I mean, it's mango and
yeah,
mango and beer.
Yeah,
but there's some after
a little bit of a funky taste at the end there.
Right.
So I guess the $1 million question, would you drink another one of these, dude?
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
I would not. I give it a thumbs down. I would not. This is not something I'd go out looking for.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. It would probably get a thumbs down from me. And I will say this, I don't think it's terrible. I don't think that it's bad. I think that if you like mangoes, if you like that mango taste, then this might be something for you, same as the Icy Light. It's just that I do not dig mangoes. It's not my thing.
I like mangoes,
Yeah.
and I do like some of these fruity beers we've had over the years. But there's just something about this that I dislike. I would buy it for somebody like you.
Yeah, to torture me, right? I see. It's like when you have friends, right? Oh, I'm glad you're here to share it, because I don't really want 24 ounces of it. And I'll tell you this. Sometimes you drink the really nasty ones. It's like, I don't even want to finish this. I'll dump it. I don't think that it's that bad.
No, definitely finish.
Yeah. And if you look at the reviews, the scores, they're much better than I thought they were going to be. This one just I'm not digging it, so I probably wouldn't have another. So I guess, unfortunately, this will be probably the first Yingling that I've given a thumbs down to. It's the first one I haven't really been a huge fan of. But
I'm glad it's only a 24-ounce can and not a 6-pack.
yeah, that's rough when you're stuck with a bunch of them. You gotta leave them in the fridge for guests and be like, push them to the front and hope somebody sees it and they want it. And then you're hide your beers in like the butter dish or somewhere weird.
You hope Pomegranate Dan shows up.
I think that was the first weird fruity beer I ever saw. Was that Michelob Ultra Pomegranate or Michelob?
Yeah, Michelob Ultra Pomegranate.
Yeah.
Cactus something.
Some dude showed up at a party with this, and we were all looking at him like, what is this dude up to? And we started calling him Pomegranate Dan after that. Poor guy. That was many moons ago. But anyway, hopefully you liked the video. If you do, please give us a thumbs up. Hit that like button. If you want to see more videos like this, please hit subscribe. And as always, if you have any comments or questions, jump in down below. If you've had the Raging Eagle, let me know what you think of it. Hey, until next time, cheers.